Hey Manga Fam, I'm doing a little bit of a different video today. I was recently tagged by this lovely individual, please go follow them, saying that I am good to come to for recommendations for manga with disabled characters, which I was super flattered and wanted to do a response video to. Alright, first on the list is After We Gazed at the Starry Sky. This actually just recently came out about a week and a half ago at this point when I recorded it, and this was really sweet. I loved it a lot. It's volume 1 of 2. It almost feels like a standalone. It's really well contained. The pacing is a little fast because of the way it's done, because it's such a short story, but I really liked it. This does focus less on how much the wheelchair hinders Subaru, because Togo focuses on how much Subaru can still do and like everything he wants to help him experience, and it's really sweet. I liked it a lot. I definitely can't wait for volume 2. And the art is it's really cute. It's just good, guys. I really liked it. It might be too fast-paced for some people. It might not be serious enough, but I enjoyed it. Moving on to more serious wheelchair stories. Perfect World. You'll notice this is volume 2 because I have loaned volume 1 to my bestie because it's very good and I want her to read it. This is about Tsugumi and Itsuki. Itsuki and Tsugumi went to high school together. Itsuki was like captain of the basketball team, and everyone thought he was going to go on to play basketball, and he was amazing, and blah, blah, blah. They kind of had a thing, but never really officially dated. He was definitely her crush. And, 10 years rolls around after high school. They're 30. They meet again at a company party. She notices he's in a wheelchair, and she's like, oh my gosh, what on earth? Finds out he was in an accident, and his whole world got turned upside down. This one is a lot more serious and delves into the, medical problems that people who are paralyzed from the waist down deal with. It deals with, the emotional trauma that people have to deal with. It's really, oh my gosh, guys, but it's so good. 12 volumes of good. Moving on to a different category, Ogi's Summer Break. This is a boys' love about Tago and Ogi. Ogi is a college student and Tago is a third-year high school student. And, Tago is vision impaired. Ogi is bisexual and likes to dress feminine. Doesn't really think about the fact that Tago can't see that. And yeah, it's just they decide to give dating a try, randomly out of the blue. They met randomly, decide to date randomly. They're trying it over Ogi's Summer Break, hence the title. I can't wait for volume 2 of this. Run on Your New Leg. This is a sports manga about a young man who was a soccer star, Shota, soccer star throughout middle school. He specifically chose the high school that he chose because it is the best soccer high school in the country. 2 weeks into school, though, there is an accident and he loses his leg from the thigh down. And, he's gonna start things over. Moving on to Bean Counter. I'm not gonna say the whole thing. The title's right there. This is kind of like an isekai, but he didn't have to get hit by a truck, where he is teleported to a new world. I consider this one with a disabled character because I absolutely consider chronic migraines to be a disability because they can be pretty debilitating. For anyone who experiences those, I'm so sorry. But yeah, it's a romance between these two, and it's really good. I like it a lot. The art's really pretty, and yeah, you should definitely give it a go. I Hear the Sunspot is one of my absolute favorite manga of all time. This is about Kohei and Taichi. Kohei was not born deaf. He became deaf through illness, and he can still hear some things. Taichi's really loud, and he can hear him clearly, and he loves that. This one is really interesting because it does talk about and focus on the difference between like the quote-unquote hearing community and the deaf community. So I've learned a lot of really, really, really interesting things reading this one. It's also just a really sweet love story. Moving on to A Sign of Affection. I just barely read this today. How dare I wait so long to pick this up, guys? This is really, really sweet so far. Yuki, our girl here on the left, she is deaf, and this one's been really interesting so far because it talks about the fact that there are two different kinds of sign language in Japan, and it's so cute, and the art's beautiful. All right, last one on the list, A Silent Voice. This one is pretty well known. If you get the chance to read the manga, please do. If you don't, please at least watch the movie. This is about our boy Shoya here and our girl Shoko. Shoya is the ringleader of Shoko's poor bullying throughout school. She ends up having to leave and transfer to a different school. The tables flip on him, and he, deals with depression and social anxiety because of it. The two reunite in high school, and they help each other out, and it's just beautiful. It's beautiful. Read it or watch it.